division of the kingdom between the Pandavas and the Kauravas remained dissatisfied and envious of the Pandavas' trademark symbol smooth and skillful administration. Having failed in direct confrontation, they devised a deceitful strategy to defeat the Pandavas in a game of dice. The outcome forced the Pandavas to lose everything and accept exile for 13 years with additional harsh conditions. An intriguing and remarkable tale worth listening to. Since the Kauravas failed to destroy the Pandavas in the incident of the Lakh Palace, they became restless and started devising new strategies to drive them out of the kingdom. To achieve this, they decided to adopt the game of dice as a cunning means to trap them. They invited the truthful and simple-hearted Yudhishthir with great affection to play the game of dice. Yudhishthir, being gentle and honest by nature, considered the invitation as a friendly gesture and agreed to play merely for recreation. Unaware of their wicked plan, he soon found himself caught in their web of deceit. As the turns progressed, Yudhishthir started losing one round after another, eventually gambling away his wealth and possessions. At that moment, Bhima arrived at the scene and pleaded with Yudhishthir to stop playing the game of cheating. He warned that gambling only leads to ruin and destruction and urged his brother to command him to retrieve everything from the deceitful Kauravas. But Yudhishthir, bound by his commitment to truth and honor, chose to uphold his word and continued the game. See the audacity of Dushasana, who dared to drag the graceful and noble Draupadi into the royal court by force. In the presence of all, she was humiliated without mercy. Dushasana took off her Sariyayuro trademark symbol as dupatta from her head and pulled her hair bun, juda, causing her hair to scatter over her shoulders. Tears streamed down Draupadi's trademark symbol as face as anger and sorrow overwhelmed her. In her grief, she cursed Dushasana, vowing, "I will not tie my hair again until he is slain." Draupadi cried out to the Pandavas, urging them to avenge her dishonor. Are you silent spectators? Rise and punish this sinner. Though Bhima and Arjuna were ready to act, Yudhishthir restrained them, urging patience. We shall act at the proper time, he said. Upon winning the game, Duryodhan imposed certain cunning conditions on the Pandavas. These cleverly designed terms were intended to keep them out of the kingdom almost permanently. As per the decree, the Pandavas were to spend 12 years in exile in the forest as silent spectators of fate, followed by 1 year in incognito, during which their identities must remain completely hidden. If discovered during this period, the exile would be extended for another year. Duryodhan was confident that it would be impossible for the Pandavas to conceal their identities for so long and believed they would remain banished forever. Bound by these harsh conditions, the five brothers, along with Draupadi, began their journey into the forest. Before leaving, they entrusted the care of Kunti and others to their wise uncle, Vidura. In the dense forest, they survived mainly on fruits and vegetables and were warmly received by the local Bhil tribes, who helped them adapt to forest life. Nearly 6 years passed in this way, until one day they encountered a Bhil chief who forbade them from passing through his territory. Arjun confronted him, and after a fierce battle, the Bhil chief was defeated. He then revealed that he had been waiting for Arjuna, as he was a messenger from the Vidyadhar king, who wished to invite them for hospitality and also sought Arjunayoro trademark symbol as assistance. Accepting the invitation, Arjun proceeded toward the Vidyadhar mountain for the next phase of their journey with the messenger. King Indra, residing on Vidyarth mountain, warmly welcomed Arjuna and shared his concern about the growing unrest among his people. The trouble had arisen due to Indrayoro trademark symbol as younger brother, who had been ousted from the city of Rathunpur. After joining forces with another mighty king skilled in many forms of Vidya, divine knowledge, the two began spreading terror among the Pyokliayaro, especially targeting the women. According to the sage, Muni, Arjuna was the only one capable person of restoring peace. During the ensuing battle, Arjuna realized that his opponents were not ordinary kings, they were endowed with divine powers. Yet, Arjuna was no less. In a fierce combat filled with celestial weaponry, he defeated both the kings. On Vidyarth mountain, there existed a long lineage of such powerful rulers who had once been mentors and creators of other kings. To bring peace and order to the region, Arjuna spent nearly 5 years resolving their conflicts and ensuring smooth governance. When his mission was finally accomplished, Arjuna longed to return to the forest where his brothers and wife awaited him with deep anticipation. As his Vimana, celestial chariot, descended, joy and relief filled the Arayuro. The Pandavas were once again united. Nearly 12 years had passed, and the Pandavas were searching for a proper place to live in disguise during their incognito exile. This period was extremely crucial, as even a single mistake could extend their exile by another year. They decided that a distant and large city would be ideal for maintaining secrecy. In this pursuit, they reached Viratnagar, a prosperous kingdom ruled by King Virat, a strong and just ruler. Dressed as ordinary travelers, Yudhishthir humbly requested the king to assign them suitable positions according to their skills. Their roles were as Yudhishthir disguised himself as a royal priest and advisor to the king. Bhimsen took the role of a cook in the royal kitchen. Arjun became a teacher of dance and music to the princes. Nakul served as the keeper of horses. Sahdev tended to the royal cows. Draupadi worked as a maid to the queen. 6 months passed peacefully, but soon trouble arose. The Queenayuru trademark symbol as brother, Kichak, a powerful yet arrogant man, came to visit the palace. On seeing Draupadi, he became infatuated with her beauty and began to harass her with unwanted attention and indecent remarks. Distressed, Draupadi informed the Pandavas, who advised her to remain cautious and endure the situation tactfully until the completion of their incognito year. She warned Kichak, saying, "I am not alone. 5 celestial protectors guard me, and they can destroy you if you cross your limits." However, Kichak ignored her warnings and grew even bolder in his advances. A long time had passed, and Duryodhana's trademark symbol as men had failed to trace the whereabouts of the Pandavas. They began to assume that the brothers were perhaps no longer alive. One day, Kichak, the mighty commander of King Virat, misbehaved with the handmaid Draupadi and caught her by the hand. Furious and humiliated, maid Draupadi reported the matter to the queen. However, the queen took it lightly, whereas she was advised to endure the insult for just 10 more days until the incognito period was over. But Draupadi, unable to bear the outrage, demanded immediate justice for Kichak's trademark symbol as audacity. Bhimsen, angered by the incident, said, "O Bhabhi, call Kichak to a lonely place, I shall deal with him myself." Following the plan, Draupadi summoned Kichak to a secluded spot where Bhimsen sat disguised as Draupadi, his face covered with a veil. Seeing what he thought was Draupadi, Kichak approached her gleefully and caught her hand, only to realize too late that something was amiss. In a flash, Bhimsen seized Kichak's trademark symbol as hand, and a fierce fight ensued. Within moments, Bhimsen overpowered him, pinned him down with one foot on his legs and the other on his chest, and pressed with immense force. Kichak was crushed to death, bleeding heavily. Before anyone could discover him, Bhimsen disappeared into the shadows. An inquiry followed into the sudden death of the powerful Kichak. Some suspected Draupadi's trademark symbol as involvement and believed that perhaps her celestial guardians had avenged her, but no concrete proof could be found. The council, however, decided that the maid should be punished and burned along with Kichak's trademark symbol as body. Coincidentally, the funeral was scheduled for the very last day of the Pandavas' trademark symbol incognito period. Around 5 p.m. Kichak's trademark symbol as coats was placed upon a wooden pyre, and the weeping Draupadi was dragged forward to be burned beside him. A huge crowd had gathered to witness the event, but the Pandavas were all alert and ready. As the firemen stepped forward to ignite the pyre, Bhimsen suddenly appeared, uprooted a massive tree, and charged through the crowd, scattering everyone in panic. Arjun swiftly rescued Draupadi from the pyre. King Virat was bewildered by the sudden turn of events and failed to comprehend the cause of the chaos. Finally, the Pandavas and Draupadi revealed their true identities, marking the successful completion of their hidden exile. Their trials had ended, and they were now prepared to return home in honor. Despite the application of various strategies to destroy Pandavas by Kauravas, no scheme worked, and they passed the time peacefully and happily.